Yo, so we back in here for another edition of F-ya-Motha. And depending on my mood, I don't know if this is going to be a short episode or a long episode, but Daniel Penny, the nigga that choked a homeless man to death on the subway, says it's a little bit more comical because I love all people. Now, this ain't nothing but a white man lying. And I wish you white people stop fucking lying, right? Lying with a straight face. Maybe who you trying to convince? Yourself? Because you damn sure ain't convincing us, right? You can fool the kids, but you can't fool niggas that live, right? And what that means is, if this nigga choked out a motherfucker and it wasn't about race because he loves all people, I like to see what the fuck he'd do when he hate people. White people just be talking themselves into a damn ditch. Just be saying shit, namely white men. You typically don't have this problem with white women. You could box a white bitch out and she's wrong. She most of the times, or at least in my experiences, she'll concede that she's wrong. These white men are incorrigible. They just talk out their ass. They just say anything that, like, this nigga sounds media trained. Like he trying to sound slick. You ain't slick, sir. It's a little bit more comical because I love all people. What the fuck does that mean? First of all, how's it comical? Because people are accusing you of race. Because people are accusing you of racism. Because you choked a black man. I'm not saying that he is racist. However, considering the racial climate in America and police shootings, vigilante chokings, and or shootings of black unarmed people, I would think that a white man would be a little bit more cautious, especially when you're not fucking law enforcement. If you're not law enforcement, you're a regular nigga. Even if you are ex-military dude, you might want to just stay the fuck out the way. Like, that would have been the natural. If I know that niggas is going around stealing shit, the last thing I'm gonna do is go into a grocery store and steal some shit, right? The consensus is that black men are stealing. Therefore, I don't want to get caught stealing some shit because that's the natural consensus. The natural consensus is that an alarming group of white men are racist in America, right? Between the police that are infiltrated by white nationalists and neo-Nazi groups, white politicians just saying racist shit, vigilantes just killing black people without provocation, I would put more stock into thinking about my next move, especially when it's going to be a physical one, right? Like I was telling an Instagram follower of mine, you might want to, as a white man, keep your hands in your fucking pockets. In the words of DMX, if you ain't going to throw 100 punches, put your hands in your pockets. If somebody says something you don't like on the train, they're being obnoxious, leave them the fuck alone. Put your hands in your pockets, go about your day, sir. You don't have to choke nobody out. And nobody on the train, I think, was even championing this nigga to choke nobody out. He took it upon himself to choke somebody out. Sir, you're going to jail. And all the GoFundMe money in the world ain't gonna matter. Just sitting here lying and shit. Now, that shit might work with Yahoo News or whatever reporter you was sitting in front of talking about because I love all people. I like to see what the fuck he do if he hate niggas. This nigga probably would have opened fire and killed 20 niggas on the train. So in that case, lock this motherfucker up. You choke one or you shoot 20, it doesn't matter. Death is death and murder is murder. And this nigga didn't have a weapon on him. Case closed. This is a slam dunk. Even the prosecutor can't even fight this shit. They can give him low bail. They can let him out until his trial date. You're going to jail, man. And if you don't go to jail, you're probably going to get smoked on the streets of New York. Or at least I hope he does. Y'all New Yorkers better put some work in. That's all I'm saying. In any event, spin my thoughts, ideas, and opinions. If you like this episode, subscribe. If you didn't, suck my dick. No one's